card for June 2025, we are going to be doing predictions as well as messages that you may need to hear for the month of June. Pick a card between 1 through 4. Feel free to pause the video and take your time. All of the timestamps will be listed below in the description. Card 1, we have Saturn. Card 2, we have the Tree of Life. Card 4, we have a bicycle. And card 5, we have the Judgment card. Please remember, when it comes to the future, that tarot is unreliable, and that's because we have free will. So if you get a message that you don't like, you can change it with that information. And if you get a message you do like, then you can step into it fully. Thank you so much for trusting me with your reading. Let's go ahead and get into the readings. Hi, Pile 1. Thank you so much for trusting me with your reading. I'm really happy you're here. You pulled the Saturn charm, and Saturn represents karma, discipline, as well as limitation. But Saturn always rewards us for our efforts, for the things that we complete, the goals that we reach, the obstacles that we overcome. So you may be feeling that life is maybe treacherous at the moment. Maybe you're feeling like, oh my goodness, I have so much to do in the month of June. Am I gonna be able to overcome it? This is a sign that you absolutely will, and it's a challenge worth taking. Let's see what we got with these oracle cards. And by the way, if you like any of the decks that I'm using, they will be in the description below. The first card we have is partnerships and alliances. You may be having trouble in your relationships at the moment. I'm actually getting the feeling that they are taking more from you than you are getting back. Okay, so ask yourself, are you putting up healthy boundaries? Are you saying no to people? Are you protecting your peace? Are you investing in your own health and well-being? These are things that you have to prioritize, because if your cup is empty, then you're not going to be able to fill the cup of others. I know that you're very loving. I'm getting a very self-sacrificing, very Virgoan energy, very pure at heart. You don't have to be a Virgo. This is the energy that I'm getting. I wouldn't be surprised if later when we roll the astro dice, we do get Virgo, or we get something in the 6th house. I just get this energy of you want to help. You just want to help people. You may also be really drawn to the problems of other people. When you listen to your friends, when you listen to your family, your instant thought is, well, what can we do about it? And what can I do to help them? So very giving, very charitable energy that you have. You think of others first, and that's very sweet. That's very kind. But I have a feeling that your challenge this month is going to be you putting yourself first, and you will be rewarded beautifully for doing so. So let's see if the cards confirm that. I just want to see. I didn't look ahead. We have Triumph. Yes. Triumph. Look, that's that energy of saying no and it not being as big a deal as you think, or asking for help, even saying like, hey, I love you. I've been doing so much for you. Now it's my turn. Please. It mean a lot to me if you could pick up where I can't. If you're in a relationship, it's not always going to be 50-50. Sometimes it's going to be 60-40. Sometimes it's going to be 5-95, right? And I think that you have probably been heavily carrying this relationship for far too long, if you are in one. And now's the time to bring that up, have that hard discussion, and it will actually benefit you. I really feel that things will be different. I'm also getting energy, if you are single in the month of June, you will be having an opportunity to get yourself out there more, but it's scary because you've been used so much. People have seen your energy and they wanted to take it for themselves. You're probably a really wonderful judge of character because of that. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh my gosh, blessings are coming to you. Excuse me, bless me. We also have stand your ground. Okay, stand your ground. That's what I say. Healthy boundaries. I love when this happens. I really love when this happens. It's so funny. Stand your ground. Say no. believe that you are worth peace and relax. Like, you deserve relaxation just as anybody else. And it's possible that you at times are like, I haven't gotten enough work done, but you just existing takes up energy. And I think that that's okay. We're not built to be constantly producing. Your existence alone is something that we are very thankful for, especially when you have such a charitable energy here. Okay, let's see what energies we're working with in the month of June. So these are some things that we're tackling, and it's looking pretty good. You being heard, you standing up for yourself, you feeling proud of yourself, getting the help that you need. Some of you are going to counselors. Look at that. We have that North Node. We also have the fourth house. That's what I was saying. Roots, home, family, as well as your ancestry. It can also represent your mother. Some of you need to set up healthy boundaries with your mom. And we also have Aries energy here, which is tied to this triumph card, where you're fierce, you're courageous, you're forceful. It may feel a little impulsive, like you may feel anger. Know that your anger is a sign that you deserve better, all right? It's okay to be angry. There's nothing wrong with anger. It can guide you, it can teach you. And I feel that this anger specifically is there for you to understand that something needs to be done when it comes to your energy and your peace. Okay, let's see what we have coming in. The tarot. This is Blue Dreams Tarot. I really love this deck. It's been well loved, so you'll see that some of the cards are a little busted, but that just means that I have put my love and energy into them. Okay, it means they're charged more. Okay, let's see what we have. Look at that. What? It's the Seven of Wands. Same energy. This means victory, reward, recognition. By the way, recognition, being recognized for your efforts. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We also have the Page of Swords. We're new to this. The pages are all novices. They're there to learn. You've probably in the past struggled to use your voice. Maybe when you speak, you shut down, you get a little bit timid, but this is you trying it anyways. This is you speaking up, even if it comes out clunky, even if it's not perfect, you're still trying, you're still taking a swing at it. And it works out for you. I really feel that. Oh my God! We have the Knight of Swords as well. The Knight of Swords is someone who's very confident and can use their knowledge, their intellect, and their voice with a lot of clarity, okay? So that's exactly what I was saying. You're speaking up for yourself because you deserve to be recognized. You deserve to be rewarded, seen. It's time for you to have your piece of the cake, okay? And you're taking it very, very seriously. And at first, it's scary. At first, you don't know how it's going to turn out, but you get the hang of it over time and you tell yourself, you know what? I was so scared of saying that, hey, I want you to call me beautiful. Or I was so scared of saying, hey, I don't feel appreciated for the work that I do. Or, there's something like that where we're not feeling recognized, but this month of June, we will be. And it's because we're deciding that that's what we deserve and therefore speaking up about it. And that action creates a consequence of reward for you. And I really love it. What else do we have incoming for you? Yeah, Seven of Swords. So this has to do with your energy being taken, as I was referring to. We also have the King of Pentacles. This is somebody who could be an earth sign. It could be an earth sign. That's interesting since we had the fourth house. And the fourth house is in Cancer, but it does mean roots, home, and the family. And this just really reminds me, maybe growing up, as I was mentioning earlier, you felt like people would have lordship over your energy. And in order to had peace in the home. You felt that you had to be a people pleaser, pretty much. And it conditioned you into being this giver, into being this, like this energy slave. And that's really intense to say. But I feel that you understand, like you get it. You're like, man, you're right. You're right. My energy is being taken and stolen from, and I'm so happy that you brought it up because I've been feeling angry. Like that's the energy that I'm getting, and it all started with I feel that childhood, but also I think that there are people triggering this that remind you of that either consciously or subconsciously, and you're gonna speak up about it, okay? And I just I'm seeing it over and over again. And there's also an energy of independence here. You may have to take time to yourself if you are in a relationship, just so that you can organize what it is that you really want, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, and you deserve that time. It's okay to take time to yourself. Alrighty, that's what I see for you. Thank you very, very much, Pile 1. I wish you the best with everything that you are endeavoring. Remember that you are loved and you are never alone. If you would like a private reading, you're welcome to check out my Ko-fi. It is in the description. And I love you. Bye-bye. Hello, Pile 2. Thank you for trusting me with your reading. This is for June 2025, and you pulled the charm of the family tree or the tree of life. And, it's interesting because I wasn't quite getting the energy of family. I was more so getting the energy of our roots, our foundations, the seeds that we have planted, and what they are growing around us. I was getting an energy of you being more clear about what it is that you want, and that clarity being the seeds that lay down this really beautiful root system where you can properly see what is and isn't for you. And so you may be very much interested in organization right now. You may be more interested in understanding your routine and how that routine manifests certain things in your life. Like, for example, this is a minor example. Maybe some of you are experiencing this. Why do I have back pain? And you start to examine, okay, well, I sit down for 3 to 4 hours and I don't sit up and stretch, or I drive for long periods of time, things like that, and trying to tackle those issues head on because we have that clarity. So that was coming in with this energy for me, having really beautiful foundations and planting the right seeds. I'm also getting like a forest energy, like it's not just one big tree. It could be like connections as well. Okay, let's see what we have. Oh, throat chakra. Oh my gosh, yes. So throat chakra, this is about using your voice, the power of the word. Remember that the things that you say are spells. So what are you casting upon yourself? When you look in the mirror, are you saying, I'm beautiful? Or are you saying, ooh, I look a little tired today, And maybe you do look tired, and like that's okay to recognize. But it's an energy of the way that I perceive myself, the way that I speak to myself, the thoughts that I think, the intellectual mind is tied to everything else in my body, and it manifests. So there is an understanding, because throat chakra also is what we take in, like with our ears. Like I'm getting an energy of maybe growing up, you didn't hear the kindest words. And now, as an adult, which I hope you're an adult. If you're not, hello, you're very young to be here. But anyways, you're getting very, very much so kinder information. And it's because you're able to filter out the lies, the deception, the mistruths that don't define you anymore. So that's what I was getting. Let's see what the other card is. What the? I swear I don't check these. I pinky swear. We've got. I'm sorry, I just love when this happens. I'm getting excited. I know I sound like a goober, but we have deception and envy. So yeah, we can just clock right away when someone isn't being honest with us and they're just speaking to us from a place of hurt, of pain. We also are painfully aware of the power our voice holds. You may say I'm sorry a lot. Like I'm getting the energy of I'm sorry. I'm also getting an energy of maybe probably a little bit too concerned with how people think of you. So, understand that you can't control them, but your voice, the way that you speak to them is really powerful in the month of June. So know that those are going to plant seeds of love. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. And it'll heal this, whatever this deception, this envy is. I'm also, yeah, I got the energy of someone selling me lies, Ron, And if you have someone in your life that is speaking to you poorly, you can see it this way. They're casting spells on you and they can manifest. If someone doesn't believe in you, or if someone doesn't make you feel beautiful or cherished or loved or understood, then it can cause you stress. It can cause you being unsettled. And if you're having insomnia, I feel like this is something. This is also for someone very specific. You gotta stop consuming the drama content, honey, baby. Okay, I know it's really fun. It's really exciting. You're like, oh my gosh, what are the girls doing? But they're fighting. But I get whatever you expose yourself to is affecting you energetically. Okay, anything that you're listening to. So listen to uplifting things this month, and I think that you will. And I believe it's because your ears are open. You may be clairaudient as well. You might hear things, especially at nighttime. For the next one, we have positive movement forward. Now, positive movement forward, I love this. This is the Eight of Wands in this deck. Remember when I said that you would be able to clock people right away? Yeah, you're not messing around with energies that aren't uplifting anymore, and you're speaking to yourself much more kindly because of that. Because you deserve it. Okay, let's see what energies we're working with the dice. Real quick, clacky, you want to hear that? Sounds good, doesn't it? Taurus, earth sign. We got earth here. We also have, oh goodness, interesting, Saturn. So that's this energy. Saturn is about limitation, karma, discipline, boundaries as well, and the 12th house, which is about the shadow self. Okay, yeah. Somebody has taught you to speak and think that way about yourself. You may have to push down this voice in your head that says you're not worth it, you're not worthy, you're not handsome, you're not pretty, you're not rich enough to be loved or to be abundant or to live in joy. But you're training yourself out of it this month because you're recognizing bitch, I've been sold lies. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting for you, pile too. And I like it. This feels very empowering, all right? And so, don't be too concerned with the way that I'm speaking. What do you mean? Why are you bringing up this negativity? It's meant to heal you. It's coming up because it's meant to. It's a message you need to hear. And it's coming from a place of love, not a place of, bringing you down. Okay, let's see what we got. King of Cups, yeah! That's your energy, the King of Cups. You're speaking better to yourself. The King of Cups can weather any storm. He's emotionally regulated. He doesn't judge himself or others for the emotions that they have, that they depict. Oh, interesting. Judgment. And, oh my gosh, okay, these were to pop out already. That's okay. They're like, shut up before you read the others. We have the King of... So as I was saying, the King of Cups, they understand. They're very empathetic. And I feel that empathy, maybe in the past, is why it was so easy to sell these lies to you, because you could just feel that energy and you trusted them. But now look at that judgment and epiphany moment. The truth is unveiling itself to you. Judgment means, yeah, as a saying, like a message from God. This is the energy of being clairaudient, by the way. I don't know if some of you have looked into that, if you have practiced your psychic abilities, but some of you just have knowings come in and like downloads come in that are auditory. Maybe you thought like, oh my God, I'm going crazy. Or also an energy of like in music. Music could be very powerful and moving for you. We also have this Six of Cups, okay, returning to the past. I feel that this is a shadow work. Look into Carl Jung's shadow work this month. It's going to be very healing. I see you just understanding yourself, understanding others, where it came from, where it manifested from, how it came from their roots, right? And how some of your roots need tending to, and so do theirs. So this is that energy of that healthy foundation, okay? So through understanding of your past comes healing. And you know this. I feel you've been working through this for quite some time, probably. Maybe not in like the shadow work way, but in your own way. You've been reflecting on the past, but now you're doing it with love instead of with negativity that you are maybe taught. Alrighty, that's what we have for you, pile 2. Thank you very, very much for trusting me with your reading. If you would like to have a private reading with me, then please consider checking that out in my Ko-fi. And whatever you have coming in, I know that you can tackle it easily, beautifully, wonderfully, because that is how you are made. Okay, bye. I love you. Bye-bye. Hello, pile 3. Thank you so much for trusting me with your reading. I'm really happy you're here. You have the charm of the bicycle. So there may be something that you're learning how to do. That's the energy I'm getting. But it's also an energy of speed, like things are really picking up for you. So let's see what we got. We have intuition. Okay, I love this. This is the High Priestess card in this deck, one of my favorite major arcana next to the Fool. I love the Fool. The intuition is on point. Okay. The intuition is telling us something. Listen to it. Trust yourself. These are going to be those quiet knowings. These are these emotions that we can't get rid of. These are the gut feelings that tell us something is right or wrong. So you may be really energetically upgrading right now when it comes to your psychic powers, your intuition. I think everybody is psychic. Anybody who wants to learn about it, who wants to tap into that can. And the more that you go forward with it, the more you will just, grow that talent, grow that skill. And so I feel that this is a skill that we are developing here in the month of June. I also get an energy of there's a lot of things that we can't ignore, and it's going to come through our dreams, through the unconscious, but we're also seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities. You know what I'm getting? Sometime in the month of June, I see somebody in their car, like traveling, and on the clock, there's an angel number. The car in front of them, on the license plate, there's like a message. You're like, what? A song that you would thought of started playing on the radio. Things like that. We're understanding how we magnetize energies towards us. For example, you magnetize this reading into your existence. If this wasn't meant for you, you wouldn't be watching it. If there wasn't something you could gain from this reading, then you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't still be watching. You wouldn't be 2 minutes in. So I really feel that you are upgrading psychically. You're upgrading, your third eye. It's really good. So look forward to that. You're gonna have a lot of moments that you can't explain, and you're gonna have to take it at face value. There's something to look into. So let's see what else we have. Oh, choose wisely. Okay, I see what's happening here. There is either a new journey that you want to go on, a serious like a serious decision that you know you need to make, and you don't have all of the information. Like, for example, you don't know if you're going to be okay a year from now. You don't know if you're going to make it work or if your business is going to take off, but you know inside yourself, you feel it, you don't quite trust it yet. But in the month of June, you're going for it, baby. You're making that choice and you're deciding to get on that bike and start pedaling. And I feel it's because you just can't deny it any longer. Trapped in fear, don't let this manifest for you. And it's okay, it's okay if you spend some more time meditating on it. And, I'm also getting an energy of we don't want to explore certain parts of spirituality because we're afraid of like curses, hexes, demons, or maybe like we're upsetting some deity, something like that. And I want to teach you, especially when it comes to like deities and stuff like that, if you're into that. Know that they're teachers. They're just spiritual teachers. They're there to guide you. They're there to aid you. They are there to help empower you. And there's an energetic exchange happening there, right? Like when you speak to them, when you meditate on them, when you spend time on them, you're giving them your energy, your light, and they're giving it back to you. There's a reciprocity. And so if you do find yourself interested in deity work in the month of June, don't be afraid. Fear is the hardest thing to tackle. Do not be afraid. They're not mad at you. If you feel that they pull away from you, it's not because they want to leave you in the dark. It's because they want you to practice this intuition. They want you to get on this bike and pedal and choose, baby, choose. The way that we manifest is through action. If we don't do anything, we're not co-creating with the universe. The universe opens all the doors. We have to be the one to walk through them or unlock them. And so don't feel trapped. You have so many options before you. If you do find yourself in this state of, I have nowhere to go, I don't have any direction, go back to your intuition and be that novice. It's okay. It's okay not to know. It's okay to be new. And more importantly, it's exciting. And maybe that's why I was bringing up the Fool. You may be going on some sort of new journey. I really like it, especially like a spiritual journey I'm getting. But let's roll the dice to see what energies we're working with. Let's see what we got. Ooh, okay. Virgo. Jupiter. I love Jupiter. Sorry, I'm Sagittarius. That's my ruling planet. We have the 7th house as well. 7th house is about partnership. Also, marriage contracts. I'm really getting like a deity or like a spirit guide energy very heavily for you. So how about we pull for what they want you to know right now? Like someone's really coming in for you. And obviously the guide that I'm getting now, it's not going to be the same for all of you, but the energy is the same. The message is going to be the same. They all want you to know this. So let's see what we got. Now, Jupiter is about luck, growth, and optimism. That's why they're saying, like, I'm trying not to curse. Oh, here we go. You have to choose. And it's okay to be scared. But if you don't go for it, you're gonna be stuck there. And I know that's not what you want. I know that's not what you want. Very, very lucky month for you. We also have Virgo. Virgos are known for being perfectionists, and that's probably why. I have a train passing behind me too, and also an energy of like picking up speed. Everything you have now, you're gonna take with you. You're very smart. You're very, very smart. You're adaptable. You can learn. You can grow. You are well equipped for this decision. Now, some of you have been feeling like you're not happy in your relationship. Not all of you. Some of you. Listen to that, please. You deserve to be loved, understood, cared for. You deserve to feel free. You deserve to feel respected. So, that's for somebody. I love you. I know it's hard out there. Let's see. What does your guide want you to know? What's coming through? This is really coming out. The Great Severing. Oh, we the Hathors as well as star ancestors. So definitely a motherly energy. And it's not, I have a feeling you think she's pissed at you, or like it's like, I saw this meme. It was like, damn, my ancestors would see me eating Cheetos and they'd be like, oh my gosh, she's lazy. That's not true. If you're feeling the energy of anger, so this is Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. So this is about understanding that your irritation, your anger, those feelings of rage are telling you you deserve better. And that's when we soften to love, when we understand the root and cause of that. I feel angry when and then we soften to that love. We the Hathors, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. So also an energy of giving birth to a new life, but also I am getting like a very maternal, very loving guide. I don't know. If you feel that they're masculine, because we do Mars here, I mean, I get it. You're probably getting that because maybe you've been feeling frustrated, but I'm also getting like someone's just really scared that people are mad at them, but they're not, especially like their guides. Like their guides are like, I love you. I want the best for you. We also have hidden secrets, lost wisdom, and look a little bit deeper. That's that intuition. Look inside yourself. All the answers are there. You don't need the evidence. This is really hard to say actually. I have something that I have to mention. I have to. So I've opened up about this before, but I have been in an abusive relationship, and I was almost hurt to where I was not going to be living, to put it nicely. And I laugh about it now, but it is something that I've had to work very hard to accept. And for the longest time, I blamed myself. For the longest time, I thought I deserved the anger. I was like, you're right, I am irritating. You're right, it is my fault. But it's not your fault. And so, there's someone who is in some sort of very negative relationship, and it could be with yourself. I am getting kind of like either a parent or a partner, and that's coming up, okay? And know that you deserve healing and comfort and deep love, deep unconditional love, and you have that available to you. So listen to your intuition in the month of June, because it will put you on the path of love that you deserve. So let's see what else we have coming in. The Fool. Oh my god! The Fool? How many times have I mentioned the Fool? Starting a new journey. You guys are taking that leap. And at first, transformation is going to feel like death. At first, it's going to feel like loss, and you have to allow yourself to mourn that period. But baby, you're starting a beautiful chapter where you have many options. So many options. Where do you want to go? The world is your oyster. And that is going to change your whole perspective on life. And instead of it feeling like some sort of, like I'm here to like serve some karma and fucking be sad. No, I'm here to love and enjoy and experience. And I see that now because I took that leap of faith. Alrighty, that's what I see for you. Pile 3, thank you very, very much. Ooh, wrong one. Thank you very, very much for trusting me with your reading. I wish you the best with everything that you are endeavoring. If you would like a private reading, you're welcome to order one. It is in the description. And remember that you are loved and you are never alone. I love you. Bye-bye. Be safe. Pile 4, hi. Thank you for trusting me with your reading. I'm really happy you're here. Your charm that you pulled is the Judgment card. Now, Judgment represents an epiphany moment, a message from God, from the beyond, from spirit, whatever you want to call it, your higher self. And there's something calling to you. There's a voice in your heart and your soul telling you to move in a direction of passion, of light, of love, of, a deep-seated desire that is either your soul's purpose or a passion that you cannot deny, that you need to take action on, okay? And so for some of you, I feel that we are getting very serious about our life. We're understanding that we have a finite amount of time, but we also understand because of that we have choices, that we have opportunities to live a life that we know we deserve. And that's one of enjoyment, of fulfillment, right? Oh yeah, you deserve that. Did you know that? And so that's what I'm feeling from this energy. I have not peeked. I want to see what the cards have to say. Okay. I always get nervous. Like, what if I'm completely wrong? Movement, choices, and decisions. What did I say? We are thinking about what is in our highest good, what is in our highest purpose in the month of June. We're making money moves. We're making, I'm feeling really, really drawn to this like marriage thing here. Maybe some of you are going to get engaged. I don't know. Maybe some of you are going to, maybe some of you are looking to commit fully to something. We also have an option to plant seeds, an option. I feel like this is love, career. This has to do with like health and wellness. This probably has to do with like learning and studying. We have all these doors open to us. We can go in and out of these at leisure, okay? And so that's what I see. We're very, very interested in something specific to like. I don't think that these are just any old doors. Like these aren't, this isn't like dancing, music, photography. No. These are doors related to something that you have woken up about. That's what I feel. What else we got? Universe! Have you ever heard of co-create with the universe? You know that saying? That means that the universe is giving you all the opportunities because you have that desire and you're magnetizing it towards you. And so you could also say like my spirit guides have helped me and aided me to have these opportunities before me. But I really believe that this is you. And it's because you're waking up to what you believe is your purpose this June. And I think you've been meditating on it for a long time. But as I said, there's an epiphany moment and it ends a cycle for you. This is the World card in this little Oracle deck, which, by the way, if you like any of these cards, they will be in the description. So universe, completion of a goal and ending of a cycle. But I'm personally getting from this deck specifically that we're staring into, gosh, like, I feel like this is your higher self. And now what is your higher self? Okay, I know. What? Translate, please. I don't know what that is. Your higher self is the version of you that you know you are meant to be. It's the version of you that has lived many lives. It is unconditional in love because it understands you intrinsically. It also knows like why you came to Earth and what you need to accomplish. They have kind of like a roadmap. Now, we do have free will. Okay, we have free will. So we don't always come to Earth to do what we strive for, which is why we come back and kind of repeat cycles. And that's what karma is. But like, it's okay, if you need to experience it in all these different ways, it's fine. We all learn at our own pace, but there's something that you're understanding in this lifetime that you didn't in others. And I think that you know this because there's like a lightheartedness, there's an airiness, there's a sense of knowing, there's a sense of freedom, but also feeling very directed. But because we're feeling pulled and magnetized towards it, it's like, I have to choose this. So anyways, but it still feels like very freeing because there's many ways to tackle it. Accelerate emotion. This is a cherry card. And this, okay, Chariot. This is about being on your soul's path. Look at that. Na, 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 na. Reminds me of Ra. Maybe you're interested in Egyptian mythology. That could be something to look into. I personally, maybe that's why you got attracted to me. I work with Egyptian deities. I love them. I love them. They're like my family. I recommend them. I like them a lot. So anyways, I just thought I should mention that. Now, accelerated motion, I'm getting an energy of now that we know and we see and we understand and we're in communication with our soul, it's all up from here. So this is a very, very lucky month. You know, June is the luckiest month of 2025 for all of us. We're making huge changes, huge leaps, huge bounds, and it's no different for you. Now for you, it's in alignment with your soul's purpose. So it's going to feel very intense. Let's see what we have for energies that we are working with this month. Work with them, not against them. 7th house. See, that's why I was getting this energy of partnership and love. This is, as I was saying, marriage, partnership. We also have Scorpio energy, very, very dedicated to the people that they love. It's also someone who's very intense, very sensitive, but, you know, sensitive to energy. We have the moon, and the moon is about emotion, goodness. Like, we are dedicating ourselves to what we are being pulled to intuitively, and we can just feel it all over ourselves this month, and we feel it in our body and our mind and our heart, and our everything is being kind of like dragged forward. I'm feeling it doesn't feel bad. Now, can bad things arise from this? I mean, it depends on your perception of good and bad. Can obstacles arise? Yes. And they're not there to test you. They're there to teach you, or they are there for you to say no to them so that you can better align yourself with this time of being on this path. So yeah, some of you are like, I'm also getting energy. Some of you are tarot readers. Okay, hi. Am I doing good? Some of you are, a lot of you are psychic. I would say that most of you are, whether you know that or not, but that's coming in crazy. I think everyone's psychic, but like you are like really tapped into it right now. Look out for your dreams too. You know, the moon can be about dreams. What else is coming in? Okay, I really want to pull this one. Ooh! Look at that. Oh my goodness. More about choices. Okay. So we have a return to innocence. And I feel that this is you, this is that energy of returning to your higher self. Now, you don't have to believe in what I believe. It's okay. But it's understanding what you want to experience on this earth and how you have every opportunity to do it. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling. If you don't believe in like the spiritual stuff, it's okay. It's okay, girl. But we also have the King of Pentacles. We're feeling very confident. As I was saying, like we're being pulled energetically and we're feeling happy about it. The King of Pentacles is someone who is wise with their energy, so they know where to invest their time, their money, and they know when to say yes about things. But the most important thing about the King of Pentacles is they know when to say no. So that's the hardest part, saying no, but you can do it. And I feel that you know that because you're very tapped in. Now, more choices. There's just opportunity after opportunity, and I do sense that we'll have to organize a little bit, and that might be a little bit challenging because we have all of this will, all of this motivation, all of this all these intuitive hits, but we're still on Earth, so spend some time thinking about what your routine is manifesting, okay? Organize, because that dedication, that everyday process of waking up and doing what you love, knowing it will love you back. That's my personal mantra. You're welcome to steal it. I always say to people, I love what I do, and what I do loves me back. I say it every day. every day before I do a video or before I stream. And so far, it's been true. And it's true for you. And do what you love, and you will be loved back. Okay, that's what I have. Thank you very, very much for trusting me. I wish you the best with everything that you are endeavoring. And know that you are never alone and you are loved. If you'd like a private reading, please check out in the description below if there's a link to my Ko-fi. And I'll see you later. Good luck. Bye-bye.